What if I told you the reason most people never unlock success isn't because they're not smart enough, not talented enough, or not lucky enough, but because they've been looking for the key in the wrong place? Think about it since childhood. We're told the formula for success is simple: work hard, climb the ladder, wait your turn. But deep down, haven't you noticed something doesn't add up? How is it that two people can start with the same resources, the same education, even the same opportunities, and one ends up thriving while the other keeps hitting walls? It almost feels unfair. And yet, there's a hidden pattern here. See, success is not it or you stumble upon. It's not luck and it's not magic. It's a code pattern that can be unlocked if you know where to look. And the shocking part is this: the lock was never outside of you. It's been inside your mind all along. Here's the truth most people don't realize until it's too late. The biggest limitation isn't the world, it's the invisible beliefs you've been carrying for years. And in the next few minutes, we're going to break that code together. Because once you see it, you'll never look at success the same way again. But before we go deeper, I want you to do one thing. Think about the one goal that's been haunting you, the dream you keep postponing. Hold it in your mind, because as we go forward, I'll show you exactly how that dream either being locked away or finally unlocked. Stay with me, because the difference between staying stuck and breaking through may just be revealed in the next few minutes. Now, let's pull back the curtain on something most people never stop to question. Why is it that success feels like a moving target? You chase one achievement, this is it, this will make me feel fulfilled. But the moment you reach it, another goal takes its place. It's like climbing a staircase that never ends. And here's the secret: it's not the staircase that's broken. It's the way we've been taught to climb. See, society wired us to believe success is external: a house, a car, a promotion, applause from the world. But what nobody told you is this: if your definition of success is based only on what others can see, you'll always feel empty inside. And that's why so many people spend their entire lives locked in a cycle of chasing without ever feeling like they've arrived. They're trying to fill a spiritual hunger with material solutions. That's like pouring water into a bucket full of holes. But here's the twist: true success isn't about collecting trophies. It's about alignment. When your actions, your mindset, and your purpose line up, you become unstoppable. It's not that challenges disappear, it's that they no longer have the power to define you. Let me paint you a picture. Two people start a race. One has the latest shoes, the best gear, and the loudest cheerleaders. The other doesn't even look prepared. But here's the catch: the second runner knows something the first doesn't. They've trained their mind to endure, to push, to keep going long after the hype fades. Guess who wins? That's what unlocking success really looks like. It's not about how flashy your start is, it's about how strong your foundation is. And the foundation begins with one question only a few people dare to ask: am I chasing success or am I building it from within? If you're brave enough to answer that honestly, you've already taken the first step toward a life very few people ever reach. Here's something most people overlook: success isn't something you wait for, it's something you unlock daily through choices so small they almost feel invisible. Think about it. You don't wake up one morning suddenly successful. You wake up after years of micro decisions: what you chose to focus on, what habits you allowed to shape you, and which voices you gave authority in your mind. The problem: most people are running on autopilot. They're repeating the same routines, thinking the same thoughts, and surrounding themselves with the same energy. Then they wonder why nothing changes. But the truth is powerful. What you tolerate becomes your prison, and what you challenge becomes your key. Every time you choose discipline over distraction, you're unlocking success. Every time you choose growth over comfort, you're turning the lock another notch. And every time you silence the inner critic that says you can't, you prove that the code was never impossible. It just required courage. Let me give you a perspective shift. Imagine your mind as a room filled with locked doors. Behind each one lies potential skills you haven't used, strength you haven't tapped, resilience you didn't know you had. Most people live in the hallway, never daring to open those doors. But the few who do, they discover that unlocking even one door changes the way they see all the others. And here's the catch: the very door you're afraid to open is usually the one that leads to your breakthrough. The uncomfortable conversation, the scary risk, the habit you know you need to quit. That's the lock waiting for you to turn the key. Because success doesn't belong to the fearless. It belongs to the ones who walk into the fear anyway. So, pause for a moment. Ask yourself, what's the one or I've been avoiding? That question could be the turning point of your entire life. Here's the reality that stings. Most people will never unlock success not because they can't, but because they refuse to face themselves. They'd rather blame circumstances, luck, or other people than admit that the biggest lock has always been their own mindset. Think about it. How many times have you seen someone with fewer resources, fewer connections, even fewer advantages, and yet they break through while others stay stuck? It's not about what they had. It's about what they believed was possible. And this is where the painful truth lives. If your belief system is small, your success will always be small. You can't build a skyscraper on the foundation of a shack. That's why people sabotage themselves. They dream of a bigger life while secretly believing they don't deserve it. They want growth but cling to comfort. They want success but avoid the pain of transformation. But listen, transformation is the toll you pay at the gate of success. No one crosses without it. Here's the breakthrough moment. The key to unlocking success isn't waiting for the perfect time, the perfect opportunity, or the perfect plan. It's deciding right now to build a new foundation, one brick of discipline, one brick of courage, one brick of persistence at a time. Because the truth is, nobody hands you the key to become the key. When your habits align with your vision, when your thoughts align with your purpose, when your actions align with your faith, suddenly the doors that once looked impossible swing open. So let me ask you, are you still waiting for permission to chase your dream? Or are you ready to unlock the doors that have been holding you hostage for years? So here we are. We've pulled back the curtain, we've looked at the locks, and we've discovered the truth. Success isn't hidden in luck, money, or connections. It's hidden in the choices you make every single day. And the most important choice of all, deciding to stop waiting for life to change and instead becoming the person who changes life. Listen closely, there will never be a perfect time. Not tomorrow, not next year, not when everything finally lines up. The only time you'll ever have to unlock success is now. And here's the paradox most people never see. The moment you stop waiting for a key, you realize you've been holding it in your hand all along. That's why the people who break through aren't the ones who had the easiest path. They're the ones who stopped asking for permission, who faced the doors that scared them most, and who dared to turn the lock anyway. And yes, you are capable of the same. So let this be your wake-up call. Stop postponing the life you know you're meant to live. Stop living in the hallway. Pick a door. Turn the key. Step through it. Because success doesn't come to those who wait, it comes to those who unlock it. Now, if this message hit you, don't stop here. There's a reason most people stay stuck even after they hear the truth. And in the next video, I'm going to show you exactly why you're still stuck and what you can do to fix it fast. Watch this next. Why you're still stuck, fix this fast. And if today's message spoke to you, do one thing right now. Hit that subscribe button, join our community here at Wisdom Recorder, your knowledge source. And let's keep unlocking new levels of success together. Your next breakthrough starts now.